ArcheAge has a lot of different ways to travel around the map. Now, you can go by horse, by ship, by foot, or you can even go by air. Gliders in this game are incredibly useful, and they are a tool that you will use consistently throughout the whole game in ArcheAge. So, I'm going to show you guys today about all the benefits of getting your glider upgraded, how to do so, and how you can then go ahead and get even different gliders to suit different situations. So, if that sounds like something that would help you out, then stick around. Drop a like and a subscribe to help this video get recommended to other people, and without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So, you are going to be getting your glider around about level 10 probably. However, if you guys do not have the glider, don't panic. You probably have just started the game, and if you've gone somehow to like level 30 without it, then you're going to have to just quickly do a Google search to find out where it would be for your race. The places that you get your glider does change for different races, so just give a quick Google search for your race and you should be able to get it from there. So, the basic glider in ArcheAge is pretty slow. It does have the boost to boost you up in the air, however, it doesn't really do much more than that. Now, what you're going to want to do, as soon as you hit level 30, is go ahead and get that upgraded in Mirage Isles. Now, Mirage Isles is one of these portals, as you can see, with the auctioneer stood next to it. You'll find this in pretty much any main town, community centre, or anywhere that really has much crafting tables, anything like that. If you go on the map, you can search where it is by clicking on the key, like I've shown in previous videos, and you should be able to find it from there. Once you're in Mirage Isles, you are going to need Gilder to be able to upgrade this, and what you're going to be doing is buying the designs for the next 3 levels of your glider. So, at the moment, you have the experimental glider, so you don't need to buy that base design anymore. You've got that, don't spend any Gilder on this. What you are going to want to be doing is not getting this one, like I say, the experimental, that's the one you will have at the moment. So you are going to want to buy the enhanced, the improved, and the ultimate glider designs. Now, once you've got all 3 of these, you can take this to a crafting table and make into this. However, you do need all of the previous versions to turn into the ultimate one. So you can't just jump straight from the experimental to the ultimate. So if you want to buy these designs, it's going to cost you 10 for the enhanced one. It's going to cost you 5 for the improved one. And it's going to cost you 15 for the ultimate glider one. So that's going to be a total of 30 Gilder stars. Not too much, considering you're going to get a hell of a better glider out of what you've got instead. Now, while we are here, what I want to talk to you guys about is, I'm sure you may have spotted them already just in front of us, is these other gliders just in front of us. Now, there is quite a few different gliders in this game, and these ones do give you other abilities as well. Now, this one here is the Red Dragon one. The next one is the Thunderbolt, and then there's 2 more just down here. The Ezzy's glider design and the Moon Shadow one. Now, these all have different effects, which I will go over with you. But first, let's get our other one upgraded, and I'll show you the difference between the experimental one and the original one. So, once you do have all of your designs and you are back out of Mirage Isles, you're going to want to find a carpentry workbench. Now, this is where you're going to be able to craft your glider and upgrade it. So what you're going to need to do is take off your glider to begin with. I'll have the ultimate one already. I can't really just go back and get the other one, but you'll have your experimental one. So take that off, and then once you've done that, you'll have all of your designs in my inventory here. Obviously, I don't have them, but you will. So once you've got them, come here into the carpentry workbench. Come down to where it says gliders, basic gliders, and you'll see it has the experimental glider, the improved glider, the enhanced glider, and the ultimate glider. So what you're going to want to do is come to the improved glider. You don't need to make the experimental one, you've got that already. Come to the improved one, and you'll just need your design and your experimental one. And then you're going to want to craft that, and then follow down the list until you have your ultimate one. Once you've got your ultimate glider, that's pretty much it. That's all you're going to be doing, and once you've got that, equip it back on, and then you can take off. There's a lot of difference between the experimental one and the ultimate one, mainly being the abilities that you will get and the speed. So as you can see, it's slightly faster. In fact, once you've got your other one, you'll see it's quite a lot faster. You get the boost into the air. You can use the rolls with T and Y. Obviously, these hotkeys might be different for you, but also you'll have here Glider Barrage, which is shooting down other people on their gliders, and Air Raid, so you can drop this on people that you are flying over. But you can glide for a hell of a long time with this glider. If you're high up, you can go quite a lot. Obviously, holding S will slow you down and stop you from descending as much. Using Y will roll you to the left, and to turn it's just A and D, just like moving around. U will take you back into the air a little bit and just carry you on flying around. So now that we have our new glider sorted out, I will go over with you guys, just to make the video a little bit more worth your while, about the other gliders as well. So they are 150 Gilder Stars each, but they all do have different abilities. So back to Mirage Isles for me. You guys obviously don't need to come back here yet until you're ready to get the gliders. I'll tell you what they do, and you can decide whether you want to go towards getting those gliders. Okay, so what I am going to have to do with this is, because I don't have all of these gliders, or any of these gliders to be fair, I am not going to be able to show you specifically what each ability does, but I will discuss about what they do with you, and then hopefully once you have an understanding of what they do, that will help you make a decision on where you want to go with it, and what's going to be most useful for yourself. So let's just start on the right hand side with the Red Dragon glider, and we'll go through what that does, what the special ability does, and we'll just circle right round and come back, and that way you'll get an understanding of what they do. Just worth noting that you can own all of these gliders, however they do cost 150 Gilder each, and some of them can get quite pricey to make them into the actual finished product, so you can use the glider. Anyway, let's start off with the Red Dragon glider. So, the Red Dragon glider is definitely something that is incredibly useful for people who maybe are melee, have an assassinate sort of skill set, and can jump in and PvP and kill someone off in very quick time. Now, the reason being is, what its ability does is it will fly you, when you are flying into the air, you will be able to dive onto an enemy, stunning them, which will mean you can take a lot of damage off of them without them even being able to do anything back. So you're flying in the air, you target an enemy, you dive down onto them from quite a distance really quickly, stuns them as you hit them, you can take them out, and then you can set off straight away again. So definitely a glider worth getting if you are playing a Swiftblade class or someone who can do an incredible high amount of burst damage. Moving on to the Ezzy's glider design. Now what this is going to do is it will give you an ability that will make you invulnerable, or make you stop being able to be shot down basically. So what you can do is activate that when you are in the middle of PvP, jump on your glider, activate the ability and fly away. So say if you are getting absolutely trashed by somebody, or if there's 3 people coming to get you and you see them coming, you can hop up on your glider and fly away and activate the special ability, stopping you from being able to be shot down, and you can just fly away, you're gone, and they literally won't be able to catch up with you. So hopefully this will help you out in situations where, you know, you're a bit outnumbered, or you could use it to initiate onto fights in PvP as well. Now, the next one is the Moonshadow glider design, and this one is actually my favourite. I do want to get this one, and I don't have it just yet, but I'm definitely going to work towards getting it. The reason being is, being a Swiftblade, having stealth is something that's incredibly useful for me, and what the Moonshadow glider design does is it gives you a stealth as its special ability. So, you still get all the normal abilities of flying and rolling and all that sort of good stuff. However, when you activate its stealth ability, you will go invisible, your glider will go invisible, and you can fly around, drop on some unsuspecting people, kill them, and then stealth off with your normal stealth ability, and people will be like, what the hell just happened? And it just seems like something that would suit my class a hell of a lot, and it's something that I want to get. So, the final glider design to talk about is going to be the Thunderbolt glider design. This is probably the least useful one in my opinion, however, that may change for your class and your playstyle. So, what the Thunderbolt glider does is the same as all the other ones, except its ability is dropping some explosives which do about 2,000 damage, I do believe. You can fly over, drop bombs, and it does quite a big AoE. So in PvP, you can imagine this could be quite useful, as you could glide over a big zerg of enemies, drop explosives on them, circle back around and drop them again. These explosives do cost gold, however you do need to buy them, and it's definitely going to cost you a bit in the long run, but if you are very invested into PvP and you want to be that team player that goes around blowing up all the enemies, it could be a lot of fun and it could be very useful. So that's what all these gliders do, and I hope that it has helped just sort of having them explain to you and what they can do for you, and I hope it's helped you decide maybe if you want to get any of these gliders. Now, I did have one little request from one of my subscribers, so I'm just going to drop this in this point here. I did mention it a little bit earlier on as well, but just to quickly touch on it, controlling the glider is fairly easy. So, what you're going to want to do is, when you double jump, basically jump and hold space again, then it's going to activate your glider. The higher up you are, the longer you're going to be able to glide. So, To move around, just hold A and D, it's going to lean you to that side. If you hold A and S, then you're going to turn a little bit sharper, and if you hold W, then it'll lean you forward, you'll go a bit quicker, but you will descend a bit quicker as well. So, if you want to make a distance last, then don't hold W, just let yourself glide forward and see how far you can go. If you are wanting to lean and turn sharply, then lean to whichever side you need to go with A and D, and then hold S and it'll pull yourself around. You can hold the right click and move around that way. However, I would recommend using WS, A and D. So, to get off of your glider, literally just press R. All of the things are on the icons where it shows you what to do. Pressing T and Y will rotate you to the left and to the right, a barrel roll sort of thing, and using U or whichever hotkey you have it set to will boost you up into the air, letting you glide longer. Other than using this boost, there's no other way to really ascend. You can just jump off higher bits, and if you are about to hit the ground, you can hold S and it'll boost you up a little bit. But that's the basics of gliding around, and there's not really much more to it, just a bit of practicing. So good luck to you. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate you guys that have listened right through to the end. I am quite sick, as you can tell, full of a cold, but doesn't make me not want to make videos for you guys. I enjoy making them, so I've made one. If this video has helped you out, guys, make sure you drop a like and a subscribe. It does help me grow really, really well, and getting a like on the video gets it suggested quite well to other people. So I do appreciate when you guys do that. And let me know in the comments what you thought, other than the fact that I'm all bunged up from a cold, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye. I just wanted to add on the end of here, there's probably no one listening, but that's fine. My next video is probably going to be looking at maybe Black Desert Mobile or a different MMO, maybe even Black Desert, the normal one, or any random MMO. I'm going to start doing a few reviews on them and looking at them, news and stuff like that, and I hope that's something you guys like. Let me know if it's not, let me know if it is, and give me your feedback and stuff. It's always important for me to get your feedback, so let me know. See you later, guys. Bye.